Hello friends, welcome. So I'm on time today, managed time, and good evening, good morning wherever you are. Welcome to this live session for our discussion. I encourage you to ask questions so that we'll have a useful discussion on these topics whatever we are posting the videos. And today we have some important announcements to make. So some tutorials we have added. I can one video tutorial, that demo I will show you, and I will also tell you about some upcoming whatever tutorials we are planning to come up in the next 1 or 2 days. Probably I will be again tomorrow busy. I'm not sure whether tomorrow I'll able to commit, but I'll leave you a message at the beginning that what time I'm coming. Today also at during 12:30 I came online because I had some time, that free time. So but evening mostly 7:30 time I am keeping it, and I am regularly coming now. 3-4 days back I was just traveling a bit, so unable to come. Okay friends, important view a dynamic tree view result. Say it's tree view. When you display a tree view result, we are not displaying a static. It can take a dynamic data also. Dynamic means you are not sure what data will come up, so dynamical tree view can be created. Now that's the requirement. Say you have some dynamically, user has given some input, based on that your output will change, and that you are displaying on a tree view. We'll see a demo also. Now in this tree view we have also earlier one video on this. So in this tree view also you will able to dynamically it is created, but say some part of the data you want to copy. Say some particular rows, you select 1 2 3 4 rows, some select out of 10, say some selected 4 rows you want to select them and copy also. So that you can do it by holding the control key and clicking on multiple rows. That is one. Then once you can do it, you can also have a single button where by clicking that button you can able to copy the entire result, so whatever the output has come. So this is the part 2 of it, where the buttons are added, and now this is what we have uploaded today, and with a tutorial also. You can see that today we have added that tutorial. Now note that this earlier, the query and the result, dynamical generation, the Tkinter, we had a video on that. So that part is not stressed much. And the second part, you can consider this as a second part, where 2 buttons are given, and you can click select some multiple rows and click one button to select the those selected rows. You can copy to the clipboard, so you can paste it anywhere else. You can take it to Excel, CSV, or anywhere else also. And but another button will be there which will take you to the which will entirely, irrespective of your selection, it will entirely select the result or the outcome, and that it will copy it to the clipboard. So that part is there. That demo actually we have uploaded it. Now if you want just wait, I will show you the source code also. So say this is what you will be, this URL is there in the description. I have kept it. You can see this is the window, and below that all the descriptions are there. So you can see what are the file. It's all SQL Alchemy and Tkinter, TTK, because Treeview is used, so we have used TTK. Then database, it's SQLite database. Then you may ask why I have taken a database. The reason is we can change the query at the top. So based on the query, the result and output will below the tree view, the output will change. Now here all the details it is explained here with all the links to subsections where it will be, and towards the end you can just copy the entire code. And if you want the sample database what we have used, you can just click here to download the sample database, and here you can copy to the clipboard. So let's just see some demo of it. So here I am. So you can just see this is the code I have, whatever I have just copied it, used it here. So here is the window, Tkinter window, it is here. Now let me just write a query. See, this is connected to my SQLite database with a student table. So what I am going to do is select star, means all the columns from student. student is my table name. Okay, let me just get the entire table, all the records. So click go. So you can see now this, the entire records are, all the records are populated. I can scroll down. So up to 38 records are there and 2 buttons are added. So these 2 buttons, so I can use it. Now say I want to select this. Now I am pressing the control key in my keyboard for multiple selection. Holding the control key, I am clicking other rows. So I can now, you can see 4 rows I have selected. This is, I have given a, change the style a bit also to give a black background and all. You can play with the styles and of the tree view and change the colors of the font, color of the background, everything can be changed. Fine. Now once I click this, this selected 4 rows of data is copied to the clipboard. Now let me just come here. Here is my editor. I can just paste it here. You can see the 4 rows of data is pasted here. 28, row number 28, 32, 35, 30. Let me just bring the table here. Yeah, 28, 32, 35 and 38. So these 4 rows of data as copied. Now I can also, let's just change it where mark is greater than 90. Let me say that all the students more than 90, let us say. So only 2 are coming. Okay, let's just reduce the threshold, 85. Let's see how many are coming. Okay, fine. So this much is coming, 85, more than 85, whatever is records are there in the mark column, you can see it is displayed. Now I can entire all this result I can copy. So all are copied now. Now let me just take it here and I am just pasting it. You can see all the records, just match it. All the records are copied and pasted it here. If I want some individual one, I am pressing the control key. These 3 only, select copy selected rows. Now I can come here, control V or pasting the data. Fine, it has come up with this. So this is how this tutorial, this is how we have this earlier actually based on this query, this result was coming. This tutorial we have already discussed. And these 2 buttons based on the question asked, we have included this. Now let hope you will like it, and because this is really, it will help you a lot, because you are just connecting to a SQLite database, and once your database connection is there, you can write a query. This is a structured query, SQL query I am writing, and based on this I am retrieving the records. So let me just come here once. Fine, friends. So you can leave me questions. If you have any ideas, doubt or suggestions, all this I have given you the link. You can entire source code, you can download it, and moreover this there will be a tomorrow within 1 or 2 days. I'm not sure whether, not sure of course tomorrow I'll, because I told you I have some personal problems, so running here and there. So if I get time, I will add one. How you will manage the clipboard in Tkinter. So copying the data to the clipboard, retrieving the data from the clipboard, all this stuff we'll learn in a tutorial what's going to come up shortly. So that will be using it. Now that is the future tutorial, and this tutorial I want or request you to study it in detail, because this will have lot of practical utility, and this is based on a question asked. That's why I encourage you to ask me the questions. So here you can ask me, or you can just go to any tutorial below that, you can ask me. This question was asked by a visitor, so based on that he want to copy it. So based on that I have created. Now see, there are many other ways also. It can be modified. At the top the source is, as I told, that it's a SQLite database, and there we are writing a query to get the data out. Below that, now this source can be Excel, CSV file, XML, many, it can be anything. And the selection, you need not write a query, you can give entirely a user interface, so people can select a drop down, can select a radio button, click the button, all this. So there will not be any text input. Like if you are not comfortable in the query, you can develop one application, say the mark upper limit, whatever you have set it, the mark you can set it a slider which will tell you the greater than or lower than, and the mark, a spin box is better, you can keep it at 80, and less than or greater than equal to, less than equal to greater than, you can give as radio button for the user to select. Then you can give a drop down telling that whatever the class you want, class 4, class 3, class 2, whatever class the students of that list, then give this and display. Then dynamically the matching to that your data will come up. How that can be done is another story, because here we are dynamically creating the query, adding a to the where clause, we are adding and combinations. So that is how it will be done. So I think some tutorials must be there, because this is a very common requirement. You just see this, try this. If you are able to do it, fine. So create a combination. So your SQL, whatever we are writing it here, say, let me just show you once again the, let me just take you there. See this window, here I am writing. In fact, all this combination, I can add something. Say gender should be, marks should be greater than 80 and gender equal to, let me say, female. So this is, and this you see the query I am writing. I am just copying this query, go. Now you can see all this is further filtered. All the female gender matching is come up. Now this query, I can, instead of typing all these queries, I can give the options. Say I will give a spin box or a slider where the mark can take the value from 1 to 100. Then gender, I can give a radio button whether pick up male or female, or I can give a combo box asking them to select where class is 7. Here also I can extend it further. See here, class 7. I will just 1, 2, 3. Only 3 records should come, and class equal to 7. Okay. You just see this is it has come up only class 7. So all these combinations, because this is a string, so I have kept it within the quotes. Now this is the way I can use it. So I can display. But this query, whatever I have typed it can be generated taking the user by giving the users a combo box, a radio button, a slider for the, because see the inputs are here mark, and the input is gender, and the class is 7. So these 3 inputs I can give 3. For the mark I will give a slider or a spin box, and for the gender a radio button, male or female, what the user will select, and for class it is I will give a combo box or a drop down list box, so where people will user will select the which class they want. Now once he clicks the go, internally at the backend this script, this string or this query will be generated. That will be then applied to our SQLite database. Think on that line, come up with some idea and create a application. I hope you will able to create that application. If it is you feel that you need some more guidance, let me know in the comment section. You can leave it. Let me just come back here. Fine. Namaste, Pratik. So that is all the friends. Welcome again, those who are joined. Please see this. I was showing a demo of the whatever tutorial I have added today. So that is a dynamically from a query the rows are generated, and from that row user can select multiple rows, or can select, if he is happy with the result, he can entirely the result it can copy. So that is what actually tutorial today we have added. Let me know how it is, how it tutorial was, and the demo is there now. Just now also we have seen the demo. So let me know how you feel it is useful, and this I feel because you are interacting with a database. So in your project or small assignments you can integrate this idea, so you can create a good application, because this has lot of practical utilities, because you are taking out this this selected rows or selecting all the result cells, we are copying to the clipboard. Note that this copying to clipboard is one of the way. You can take it to Excel, CSV, another button you can give. Fine, from the Excel, whatever from the clipboard, download it as a CSV file, download it as a Excel or XML or JSON, any format you can download it. So that hopefully you can add that, or let me know if you need any guidance here. Friends, any more questions? Today already 15 minutes are over. Any more questions you, or any, look, this entire tutorial was what we have added today is based on a question asked yesterday. I replied to that also. So the question, so that's why I encourage you to bring your friends, ask questions, so you will have a useful discussion and that will help you. We'll focus on these topics because don't expect me to give anything beyond this boundary. So within this you are working on Tkinter, SQLite, MySQL, Python, Pandas, NumPy and all, PHP, web development, everything in these areas. Feel free to ask questions. So based on your questions, we'll develop it. Someone was telling that today, another question was that in standalone way or independently the calendar application works, but when he is integrating with another main application, it stopped working. So probable reasons, I have just posted it. Think on that line. Try to develop more and more applications, so your learning will be, because learning comes when you do it, when you struggle, when you find some issues, then only your learning takes place, and that helps actually. Anything, friends, you want me, let me know how this tutorial today, what you have uploaded. I was a little excited when I found that question. And note that tomorrow probably I am little busy, as I told you. So if evening time I'll manage to come online, I will give you idea on how to update the clipboard. So you can click and copy the data to the, how you are copying data to the clipboard, and how here also we have used that. We'll discuss more on those things. So, and I'll keep entire tutorial on that, and a video tutorial also, blog post and supported by a video tutorial. So you can watch the demo of it and then go back and copy the entire code, so work in your project. So that's what the idea was. Hopefully, friends, you are all finding these discussions useful. Tell your friends also to join, and please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ask your friends also to join. That's all. I will close the session today. Hope that tomorrow you will join. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching. कौन ला वो